Hello dear students. So I am Dheeraj Rana, your trainer for civil services. So dear students, today I have chosen a topic from science and technology, intellectual property rights. Okay, intellectual property rights. Bodhik Sampada Adhikar. So what are these things? Actually, the things which come into existence by using the intellectual of an individual or group of individuals, or which comes out in the world through a invention, through a industrial research. That's called intellectual property rights. These are legal rights. So the world over, in the field of commerce, these rights are used, and WTO, World Trade Organization, deals with them particularly, and they are used in international trade as well as within the country also. India has also formulated national intellectual property rights policy in 2016. So we have five types of intellectual property rights. We have, first of all, we have patents, then we have trademarks, then we have copyrights, then we have industrial designs, and the last we have trade related aspects, trade related rights. So many things are there. In copyright, many films, many new films are created, many new books are written. So for protection of the writers or the creators, we have copyrights. In the same way, in trademarks, many trade related companies have a particular symbol, a particular name that comes under trademark registration, so that no other person uses them and misuses. You can say it is misused for the person who has created. So to protect those people, those organizations from malpractices, the intellectual property rights are used. These legal rights are used. So then we have industrial designs, many types of industrial designs, new formations, new things come into existence. For their protection, we have IPRs. Okay, so many things are there. Now I will teach them in my class also. So you can prepare this topic very well, because many types of MCQs are asked, or conceptual based questions are asked in the prelims as well as mains. And in interviews, personality tests of UPSC, PCS exams, intellectual property right is a burning topic. Many questions are asked from this. So you will definitely benefit yourself from my video. So look at this and try to comprehend the topic of intellectual property right. Thank you. So dear students, as I have told you, important topic of science and technology section is intellectual property rights today. So it's very important for prelims as well as mains of UPSC and PCS of states. From here you will be asked multiple choice questions or conceptual based questions, and in interviews it's very favorite topic, because intellectual property rights deals with trade rights, trademarks rights, copyrights, patents, etc. So it's very important, because business runs the world, business runs the society. Money is important, wealth is important. So this topic is related to everything which we deal in our society and which is there between the different nations, that is trade and commerce. So intellectual property rights, in Hindi we say Bodhik Sampada Adhikar. So students, now see what is this. Actually, intellectual property rights, these are legal rights. Remember this, these are legal rights that protect creations of the mind. whatever we think, what new invention we have done, what new thought we have created, and what new developments are done either through the company in a group or on individual basis. So such things are dealt in this topic. So intellectual property rights protect our creations of the mind, such as number one, inventions, whatever inventions which are there carried out in the world. Then the literary and artistic works, means the new books, okay, and the other artistic works, any sculpture, anything else new design. Then symbols, then names, then images. So these things, these creations, when they are done, they are protected legally through the said norm, which is intellectual property, because actually the creations are of intellect, so they are protected, they must be protected so that no other one misuses them, okay, and it doesn't do any harm to the creator, means he doesn't remain at loss. So such rules are formed, okay. So we say intellectual property rights are there. These are used in commerce, especially in business field. Such things are important. So there are several types of IP rights, intellectual property rights. Number one is copyright, number two trademarks, number three patents. Number 5 we have what here is industrial designs, and next we have trade secrets. So students, first we will discuss about trade rights. About copyright. Copyright protects original literary, artistic and musical works. Whatever new musical tone that is created, or any new book written, any new literary development, any new artistic creation that comes out to be in the world due to the efforts of a person or the group of persons. Films and television programs and softwares also are included in this copyright. It gives the creator of the work the exclusive right to reproduce, distribute and adapt, so that nobody does its copy, duplicacy, or you can say in films you might have listened about the piracy. So that the creator is protected and there is no financial loss to him. That's why it is done. So this is what the copyright is. If anybody asks you about copyright, you can tell him, you can explain him or her about the copyright. Second intellectual property right is intellectual property trademarks. So intellectual property trademarks, you know, it's used in business field. Like our institute is R.I.S.E, so that has also a trademark. Tata, Birla, Reliance, these all people have trademark. So trademarks are distinctive signs or symbols. Symbols or so trademarks are used to identify a company. You know, from the sign of Tata, that is big T written double over, we can identify that the item belongs to Tata. In the same way, there are many trademarks for many businesses. So trademarks can include words or phrases or logos or designs also. So there are many things included. Next is intellectual property is patent. That is also IPR, means intellectual property right. Patents protect the new and useful inventions such as products or processes. A patent gives the inventor the exclusive right to make, use and sell the invention for a certain period of time. Means things are patented for certain period, and then the nations or the companies or the individual has special right about them, so that they are not uh, exploited by anybody. Next we have industrial designs. In industrial designs means certain things, certain engineering designs, certain other equipment designs which are created, then they become the intellectual property of that person or the company or the organization. Last we have trade secrets. Trade secret, like you know the Pepsi formula, the formula used to form the Pepsi, that is a trade secret. So it is also intellectual property right, so that nobody can misuse and form the same recipe or the same chemical, okay, so that nobody is harmed, the creator is not harmed. So trade secrets are confidential business information such as formulas, recipes, methods that give a company a competitive advantage, and it gets commercial benefit from that. Trade secrets are protected under the law, and the owner of the secret can take legal action against anyone who improperly acquires or discloses the information. So these are legally protected things. Next, students, we have what important thing we have. You should note that IP rights are governed by national and international laws. Means there are national and international laws to protect them, and they play an important role in promoting innovation and creativity. Why is IPR necessary? So that the legal protection is provided to the persons who have created them, and their business, commercial benefits are not harmed. So it is done. IPR is also essential to protect the rights of creators and other producers, okay, and it stimulates innovation, creativity and facilitates corporate operations. Last, what I can say, what is position of India as per the case of IPR is concerned. India is a WTO signee, WTO member, World Trade Organization member. So it is signatory to the agreement on TRIPS. TRIPS means, student, it is trade related aspects of intellectual property. India is also a member of World Intellectual Property Organization, which promotes the protection of the intellectual property rights across globe. India is also a signatory to the WIPO, World Intellectual Property Organization, administered international treaties and conventions. Means India is there for every aspect related to intellectual property rights. Now what we have, which department in India deals with it? Department of Industrial Policy and Promotion, Ministry of Commerce, Government of India deals with IPR. So I think this topic is important and you all should go through this topic and prepare it well. Thank you.